And now, your Midday Ark-La-Miss news update.
Good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Haley Hines with your Midday Ark-La-Miss update. In the small Louisiana village of Tangipahoa, it took only one vote to determine a key race. The town's future mayor, Shawanda Jones, has the details on how that one vote changed the governing body.
Just one vote. That's all it took to decide the next mayor of the village of Tangipahoa, which leaves a lot of people wondering, well, what would have happened if the remaining 32% of voters who did not vote actually made their way to the polls to make sure their voice was heard?
Everybody can't be the mayor.
Robert Nelson is from the village of Tangipahoa and says close races in a small town like this aren't anything unusual. When a village that has an eligible voter population of about 350, every single vote matters, like it did for the mayor-elect Virginia Gray and the incumbent mayor Sheila Martin. Gray ended the mayor election in victory by just one vote, 117 to 118, and there won't be a runoff.
I don't think it needs to be any additional taxpayers' dollars spent on an election where the people have spoken.
Gray offers some advice to the current mayor because she's been in her shoes.
If I was that other person on the other side, I would just step down and go ahead and take it.
Virginia says her family knows what it's like to be on the other side of this. Her daughter, Dawn Gray, lost by one vote for the mayor seat in 2019.
Addison Parish held a meeting last night to consider suspension of Superintendent Dr. Charles Butler and appointing an interim superintendent in lieu of an investigation. Right now, details are very limited on the investigation, but the school board went into an executive session last night and placed Superintendent Dr. Charles Butler on paid administrative leave, and now have placed Principal Ms. Lucille Lovett as the acting superintendent. The school board will be conducting an investigation over the next 30 days and then will make a final decision on the superintendent position. And at the state capitol, the first bills of the governor's tax reform plan passed out of committee, but not without some concerns shared with how it will cost taxpayers. One bill will lead to an individual income tax reduction for everyone, and lost revenue will be made up through sales taxes. Under this plan, those making under $12,500 will not have an income tax payment. For all other tax brackets, there will be a flat 3% rate that will lead to the loss of $1.3 billion a year. The governor's plan would make up that lost money through expanding what the sales tax will apply to and making the temporary half-cent sales tax permanent. Some lawmakers are worried that not much of the savings will be seen from the average earning families.
And now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
We'll start to see some showers start popping up around 2 to 3 o'clock later on this evening. We'll kind of continue with the drizzle for the most part, but by late this evening, more stuff start popping up as a warm front starts drifting in, and more widespread stuff really overnight tonight, going into much of Saturday, shaping up to look to be a very wet weekend. So you're going to want the umbrella and rain gear handy if you're going out to any football games for tonight or heading out to any college football games for tomorrow. It's definitely going to be a wet day across the Ark-La-Miss for tomorrow, and also still lingering stuff as we go into Sunday, and we could see some rainfall totals go up to 2-3 inches, so we might see a slight risk for some excessive flooding in some low-lying spots as these storms will kind of continue throughout much of the weekend. So next few days it's definitely going to be very wet with heavy rainfall rates possible with a couple of these thunderstorms, but not looking to see really anything severe with these storms over the weekend. But anyway, 88 degrees for tonight, chance of rain and thunderstorms, and for tomorrow we'll see temperatures maintain themselves in the mid-70s. They're not going to really be varying too much. Really, I'd say that's a good thing considering the 80s we have been once dealing with. By next week, we're still in the 70s and slightly more pleasant on Monday and Tuesday, mostly mild. By Wednesday, we'll have more chance for rain thunderstorms with another system, and then cooling down next Thursday and Friday, falling to lower 70s and upper 60s, and lows could be falling to mid-40s.
Well, that's it for your midday update. This weekend is supposed to be very, very wet outside, so make sure you have your raincoats, make sure you have your umbrellas, and be sure to check on your loved ones, your dogs, your family. NBC News Daily continues next.